algebra students. So, today we're looking at frequency tables and histograms. Just a way of representing data. They happen a lot in our life. We see them all over the place. When you get into business of some sort or other things, you'll start seeing these. They actually have pretty, with the histograms, we see them a lot today, especially with this coronavirus thing. I'll show you that when we get to it. So right now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a frequency table. Okay. So it says here, just the numbers here. It says, the numbers of home runs by the batters in a local home run derby are listed below. What is the frequency table for the data below that uses intervals of 5? Okay, so I'm going to use an interval of 5. So that means I'm going to go for I'm going to make a whole bunch of seconds. I'm going to have 0 to 5. Then I'm going to go 6 to 10. Then I'm going to go to 11 to 15. Do we go any higher than that? Yep, then I'm going to go 16 to 20. Okay, so here we go. So here I'm going to say home runs. And I'm going to say the frequency, which means how often it happens. Okay, so first will be 0 to 5, then 6 to 10, then 11 to 15, now 16 to 20. Now, you don't have to do it by 5s. You can do it by 10s. Do it by what's reasonable. I won't go up to 100. Why? Because my data only goes up to, the highest number I have here is 17. So I figure here everything gets caught up in there. I get all the information. I don't have anything. I have some numbers less than 5. Okay, so numbers less than 5. Let's look here. Well, I have, 5 or less. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have any other numbers left less than 5? No, so I have 4 in that category. So that first category is 4. This is not too bad, right? Okay, now I gotta look in the 6 to 10 range. Well, I have 7, 9, 10, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I go on, it gets easier. See how I'm marking up this thing? I would advise you do this too. It makes it easier. 11 to 15. So 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 17 is the only one left. All we got left here is this lonely 17, and that's the only one that falls in that. There's only one. So it's how often do these numbers occur between 0 and 5, 6 and 10, 11 and 15, and 16 and 20. So what's the most common number? What happens the most? Well, everything seems to be around here. Everyone can hit, it seems like somewhere between 0 and 15 home runs is like the most common number, right? The 6 to 10 seems to be what the average is. You'll have this outlier over here, 16 to 20. Someone was really good and hit 17. So, if I wanted to make a little box of this, right? Going a little bit ahead, I'm doing a histogram. I would just make my same things over here, right? I would go 0 to 6, 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, and 16 to 20. Now, what's nice is you want to make the frequency table before you do a histogram. It makes things easier. So one, you do this. Now, they don't want me to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it a little bit bigger than 5. I should actually make it bigger than 5. But, so for this first box, 0 to 5 is 4. So I go up to 4 and go down. Second box is 5. Next one is 4. All getting it from this graph. And the last one is 1. Now, to make things interesting, I could color them in, which I'm going to do. Let's pick another color, like purple and green, and I'll put yellow in here. Okay, so we'll make this guy yellow here because he doesn't happen very often. Then we have red in this box. Is this starting to look familiar to you? I hope it is. And that's what the histogram looks like. So you can see the frequency. These are two different things. This is basically the table version of this, these two. So the frequency table is basically the histogram. That's really all it is. We'll talk about the next one about different ways to draw histograms. But this is the most common one. Try and think if you've seen this recently.